Hey guys, so we need to talk. When I started Poison Skies, I had little to no expectations. Of course, I wanted to be a content creator just like any other gamer, but I wasn't really working towards it. On my Instagram, I used to have gaming clips of me and my friends, partially for fun and partially to watch my skill progression. Eventually, I deleted all the clips because as I got better, I saw them as less than or irrelevant. I was no longer proud of them. I gathered up about 7k followers over there. Over time, I realized that some were just bots and scams, and some were just there for the follow deal I made with them, which ended up leaving my account with less followers. I eventually stopped posting on Instagram and almost completely abandoned my account. On my YouTube, I began to post Fortnite live events because I knew that I could return to them as a memory whenever I wanted to. Then I moved on to planned videos, video ideas I've seen from others and wanted to do and experience myself. I somehow managed to hit over 700 plus subscribers in 4 years. On my TikTok, my older videos were never really planned. They were just videos I made for fun. I would just put a random song over a pixelated video I made. That was until on April 29th, 2020, when one of my videos blew up with 4.4 million views. It had little to no thought process behind it. Again, it was completely random and just for fun. That's when my TikTok account started to grow, and now I'm at 30k plus. I am extremely thankful for the growth that I have received on my platforms, but there has always been a dark cloud that followed it. For starters, the constant feeling that I had to fulfill everyone's expectations. After I gained a greater following and my video blew up, you would think I would be jumping for joy, but that was the complete opposite. I actually cried instead. I remember calling my friends in the video and crying to them about how I felt I was going to let everyone down, that I couldn't do better or reach their expectations. I remember playing the song Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish and repeating the part of the song that goes, "'Cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't want to let them down." And the other part that goes, "I had a dream. I had everything I wanted, not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare." From that moment on, I felt this constant pressure to do better and actually tried to become a content creator. With that many views and that many likes, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to go for content creation. The pressure was just too much for me in the end. It kinda destroyed me mentally and physically. When I posted and I got a lot of interactions, I was thinking, alright, this is what they want to see, I'll do it again. Then I post something else similar and get little to no reaction from it. And I would just be left so confused over what I did wrong. So that's when I started going back and forth between making different types of content. For example, on my TikTok, I went from posting clips, random edits, attempting trends, and cartoon characters in Fortnite. My YouTube, I went from posting live events to funny moments with friends to commentary, and then back to funny videos and then challenges. Over time, I realized how draining it was to always try to do the right thing, overthinking everything I do, like what to post, on what platform, on what day, at what time, for a better chance of my content to be exposed. I guess you can say I was becoming a perfectionist. Everything I did had to be planned and perfect. Almost every YouTube video was scripted and my voice was altered to read everything perfectly how I wanted. Even this video is scripted to perfectly describe how I am feeling and what I'm trying to say. I couldn't tell you the amount of times that I recorded a video and redid the whole video because I felt it wasn't good enough or wasn't perfect. A negative aspect to me becoming a perfectionist in content creation is that I became very strict and serious, meaning no one could have fun around me. I wanted everything to be perfect, that I controlled everyone around me. I set the rules of what they could say and do, not in a director way, but in a controlling and demanding way. It made them feel like it was a crime to say a joke or try to be funny. I used to be so fun and free, but that all changed when I took content creation seriously. I didn't necessarily finish the script, so for here on out, it's just gonna be me talking, so hopefully it goes well. Let's just move on to the huge announcement, the whole point why I'm making this video. I have decided over time that I am going to end my career in content creation. I've realized that it's not meant for me. I am not a person who can handle the amount of pressure, the amount of stress, the amount of hate and feedback. I am not that person. I've always been open to feedback and hate and all that stuff, but after a while it becomes so mentally draining. Somebody who has anxiety and depression, I am not mentally stable to have a content creation career. Even if I was mentally stable, I do not feel that it was for me. I feel like I had an opportunity, I jumped on it without any thought, and I took it. But I do not feel that it was for me. Just because something seems right doesn't mean that it is right. Just because you're doing something now doesn't mean you want to do it sometime in the future. It felt right in the moment, but now that I'm older and I've been doing it all these times, and I've seen the person that I was and the person that I am now, I don't think it's meant for me. I don't think I should go and continue content creation at all. What I do want to do is something completely different. Normally, I'd make plans to post on this day, this time, so on, what type of video, and edit a whole bunch of videos at once just so I can have them and release them on certain dates and stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. That's too much stress, too much pressure. I can't do it anymore. What I want is to go back to how I was. Back when I wasn't such a perfectionist. Back when I wasn't strict. Back when I wasn't controlling to all the people around me because I felt everything around me needed to be perfect. In order to do that, I am not going to actually make content for the public. I'm not going to do trends. I'm not going to do anything of that sort for other people. I'm going to do things for me. So my social medias will not be filled with the average posts. Instead, I'm going to be posting things that I want to keep as a memory or things that I find funny with friends. Nothing planned. I'm not gonna set up a hide and seek challenge for YouTube. I'm not going to make cartoons inside Fortnite anymore. I'm not going to do those things anymore. What I am going to do is probably record live events so I can go back to them and I can see them and all that stuff. If I find a funny moment with my friends and I record it, maybe I'll post it as well. Just the things that make me me and not things that I feel pressured or forced to put out for other people. Things that are me. With the end of my content creation, I have also decided that I am going to leave my creator code available for anyone to use in the item shop. Poison Skies, #ad. If you would like to use it, go ahead. If not, that's perfectly fine. However, for creator codes, if you don't reach the threshold for it, they can completely remove your code. So there is a chance that if I don't get enough people to use it, it will be completely taken away from me. I'm not going to cancel my code. I'm just going to let it run its course. Either it makes it or it doesn't make it. As for my Instagram, it's still going to be there. It's probably going to be dead. I don't really use Instagram all too much. For my TikTok, I'll still use TikTok, but again, I'll be posting what I want to post. What memories and funny moments I want to post, not the planned stuff. Not my usual content. YouTube as well, it's probably just gonna be live events and funny moments and stuff like that. As for my Discord, I don't really see a point in keeping it open. It was more of a like support Poison Skies type of thing. It was more of like a little community for all the people who support me as a content creator. Given that I'm not really a content creator anymore, I don't think I'm going to keep it. I actually think I'm going to delete the Discord server. Though I am still going to continue making renders. If you don't know what renders are, I'll put a few up on the screen so that you know. I really do enjoy making renders, and I also want to continue animations. Here are some of my animations on the screen. I do enjoy making them, so again, I'm going to keep doing that. However, the only place that you'll be able to see them is on Twitter. I'm only posting them on Twitter. And all of them are going to be trademarked because I don't trust people. A lot of people have stolen things from me in the past, so obviously I'm trademarking it so no one can steal it. But that's where you can find that, is on Twitter, aka X. I know it changed its name to X. Hate it, it sounds stupid, but I still call it Twitter. I do want to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed or followed me on any of my social media. Thank you to everybody who has liked one of my posts or any of my posts in general. I really do appreciate it. I love you guys. I'll continue supporting other creators. I'm grateful for everything that I have accomplished. I'm very proud of myself for accomplishing it. Like I said, I'm just not proud of the person that it made me into. And I think it's time for me to take care of myself, and it's time for me to move on in life. There is a chance that I might come back into content creation. There's a chance that I won't. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going to be 5 years from now. If even 10 years. I have no idea where I'm going to be tomorrow. So, life is just unexpected, and I'm living every day to its fullest, taking it day by day. Anyways, that's all I really have to say. That's my big announcement for this video. Hopefully everybody understands, hopefully everyone gets it or is supportive about it. I have no idea when I will post next, if I even post, because like I said, it's when I want to on my terms. So it could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 5 months, it could even be a year. I have no idea. It's whenever I feel like it, whenever I want to. But hopefully I see you guys there. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's. I hope 2024 treats you well. And I love you guys. And peace.